Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. I need you guys to smash that like button for the melody series right here at BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we're going to focus on bass though. A lot of people ask me how to make bass lines with bass guitar, so I'll show you guys some techniques that work. Basically, in our chord progression we have what's called the root note. So for this specific chord progression it looks more chaotic because we did a different voicing style. These are the root notes in red. What we're going to do is copy these root notes and paste them into your bass. Okay, so I've already done that for you guys. And I'll show you guys how to improv with your bass. So here's what it sounds like. Okay, now that's one way to play the bass, or we could play the bass where in the voicing of this specific guitar, this is really for guitar specific stuff for the most part. We could take what's called the perfect fifth, which is the top note of this triad in this case, and we can pull it down an octave to create a new bass layer. So this is what I've done with the actual chord progression, and that's why we can do this. It's because in guitar that's very normal. So let's take that and paste it. Hold on, I gotta do all this copy and pasting. Let's do it one more time. So again, this is not the root note of the chord. This is actually the perfect fifth pulled down an octave. Let's hear what it sounds like though. So let's say we want to jump around and make it more active. You may ask, okay, which notes can we use? We could use the fifth in this case, which is what we're using for bass. We could jump to the root note, and then we could also jump to the octave of whichever note that we're at, because this is the perfect fifth of the next note. Okay, so that's why this works. We're going from the perfect fifth, root note, and then to the perfect fifth. So that's how we add like movement in the bass. Now this is not the perfect fifth, but let's hear what it sounds like. So in this case, I wouldn't just throw it in there for no reason. Okay, so let's try here to do an octave. So let's go from F, which is the perfect fifth, to the root note, which is B. I don't know how we went to D. Oh, this is a different chord. Or we didn't do it over here. Okay, that's why. So let's go to B and then let's do an octave. Pull that up an octave. Let's just see what this sounds like. And then we could do what's called a walk down, very common, using half steps. In this case, we're just going to do a whole step. But a half step would be like. Okay, so for a stronger resolve between this note and the first note, we can go to the first note. Remember, this is not the tonic. So instead of using the fifth, let's start on the root note, because now when we go from G to D, we have a seventh. Or what we could do is use A, but then we have to count up 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at F, which is not in the key. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My ear wants to hear. So to my ear, it just wants to hear this more than the other intervallic resolution. have a full bass line. Now you guys can take it further with articulations and, you know, hammer, you know, all types of stuff. I'm just showing you guys the basics. Now taking it further would be to give it key switches to give it an articulation per the note. Now again, if you wanted this bass to be completely out of the way, you guys could pull it down another octave. Now for me, this is super low to where it's not even playing these notes. So we're out of that range, and I think I just triggered a key switch, so I have to go back. So just keep in mind, natural instruments have frequency ranges, so it just can't play all notes. So that's how you guys can create movement in your bass lines. I didn't really go that deep with this video because it just takes a lot of prerequisite knowledge. Go to busyworksbeats.com/premium to learn all the prerequisite stuff for bass lines, like intervallic resolution, perfect fifth scale degrees, parallel modes, chords, harmony, harmonic series. Like there's a lot more. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/premium. Peace out, guys.